big news that's coming in from Sri Lanka of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa having fled out of Sri Lanka in a military jet. He's made his way to Maldives. And we're going to get you also the exclusive first images in just a bit from now of Gotabaya Rajapaksa in Maldives. He left on a military jet late last night and it landed in Maldives. Not just President Rajapaksa, 5 family members and 3 staff members have also been given safe passage out of Sri Lanka. Now, all of this has led to speculation that finally Gotabaya Rajapaksa is going to be stepping down as the president. So far, what we're hearing is that there's been no resignation letter that's been sent across to the Speaker or the Prime Minister. As is the norm, he'll have to send that across, but that hasn't happened yet, which has also led to a lot of questions about whether he's again trying to delay his resignation. He needs to send his resignation as per protocol to the Chief Justice of Sri Lanka and send a copy of the same to the Prime Minister and Speaker of Parliament. But one of his conditions earlier was a safe exit out of Sri Lanka. That's now been done. He is now out of Sri Lanka. And on your screens right now are the exclusive images of Gotabaya Rajapaksa's convoy making its way through the streets of Maldives. You can see that there is a high level of security that's been provided for him, considering that he's still the president of Sri Lanka. But this is the convoy that he's traveling in. Exclusive first images that you're seeing here on India Today of Gotabaya Rajapaksa now in Malé, after in fact getting security in Maldives. He remains the president as of now, but he's fled to Maldives clearly in a bid to ensure that he and his family members are safe. Obviously, at this point, there will be questions of when he's going to resign. On social media, already several Sri Lankans are taking to their accounts and questioning why he hasn't resigned, why he hasn't stepped down already. He's made his way out of Sri Lanka, so what's with the delay? The confirmation we're also getting is that so far there's no resignation that's been sent across to the Speaker or to the Prime Minister. But these are the first images that we're getting to you of the President, Gotabaya Rajapaksa's convoy there in Maldives, with a lot of security considering that he's still the President. We're going to be getting you all of our reporters from Colombo in just a few moments. There will be questions about what happens now going forward in Sri Lanka. Will protesters clear out of the presidential palace if Gotabaya Rajapaksa resigns? I'm still using the word if, because right now he hasn't sent across his resignation letter. One of the conditions that he's been putting forth when previously asked about whether he'll step down was to go ahead and say that you need to provide me safe exit. It's clear that that's now happened, but there's still a big question mark on why he hasn't resigned yet. Ashutosh Mishra has been filing reports for us from the ground. Let's play out for you the latest one from Colombo.
A big twist in the political developments unfolding in the island, Sri Lanka. Late evening, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa left the country with his family member and 3 close staff. Remember, India Today have been saying that President was in negotiation seeking safe passage, putting a condition before tendering his resignation. And this comes in the light that when his sibling, younger brother, was trying to leave the country and he was stopped by the airport staff and the immigration staff. And that perhaps he was putting a condition that before resignation he needs a safe passage, and finally that seems to be negotiation worked on the ground. And last late night around 11 p.m. with a special jet of the Sri Lankan Air Force, President managed to escape and safely landed in Malé, which is the capital of Maldives. Now all eyes are on here whether President sends his resignation to the Chief Justice of Sri Lanka and the message is conveyed to the Speaker, because for last 2 days there have been official communication between the President and the Speaker, but nothing official on the words of resignation. So that's a big development here in Sri Lanka. President has left the country with his family members, but whether he's gonna send his resignation, that remains a big story, and that will depend the situation on the ground. At Ground Zero in Colombo with Sanjay Kumar, this is Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.